Hello guys, Jose here, welcome back to the channel, and I gotta say that I'm excited for this video because today we have a couple projectors that I saw at CES and I wanted to get my hands on them. This is the Nexigo Aurora Pro MK2 and the 3Vision Ultra. Now both of these projectors are 4K with triple laser light source, but in this video I'm going to focus on the Aurora Pro MK2. And as you guys know, I'm a big fan of ultra short throw laser projectors because they don't require a lot of space. Just a few inches away from the wall and you're able to produce from 80 inches up to 150 inch screen size. So let's get right into this video guys, let's do this! Summer is here and with that we are getting ready to travel. Level 8 has some of the lightest carry-ons for any occasions. I have the 20-inch luminous in dark gray color which looks amazing. This suitcase is lightweight, but it is made with 3 layers of polycarbonate hard shell design to provide elasticity and strength. It has a TSA lock and the zippers work very smoothly. Inside we have a split case with 2 spacious compartments to have everything neatly organized. I was able to fit 5 pairs of pants, 3 shirts and 2 pairs of sneakers easily. You can use the side or top handles or the adjustable telescoping handle for effortless traveling and let the silent wheels take care of business. Either way, the Luminous from Level 8 is super lightweight and carry-on airline approved. Check out the link in bio for the latest prices and colors. I can't help to say that this projector looks very similar to the AWOL Vision. It measures 21.5 inches length by around 5 inches height by 16-inch depth. And I like the gunmetal color, it reduces light reflection, and these LED lights in the front makes it look modern. The power button is located right here on the top right corner, and there are proximity sensors right next to the laser beam. In the back we have 3 HDMI 2.1 ports with eARC support for audio, and 1 is dedicated for gaming. There are 2 USB ports, headphone jack, optical for audio, and LAN for internet. At the bottom we have mounting brackets just in case if you want to ceiling mount this projector, and we also have adjustable legs. The remote control is very simple. There are no direct buttons for apps, but it has a backlit design with movement sensor. I think this is such a useful feature and I think every projector or TV remote control should have this. Alright, so for this video, I'm using a new screen from Elite Screens. This is a motorized drop down with CLR3 material designed for ultra short throw laser projectors. It rejects ceiling light while enhancing light coming from the projector, resulting in a much better and colorful looking picture even under ambient light. So if you want the best picture for your projector, I highly recommend to get a good screen just like this one. Now one thing I love about triple laser projectors are the colors. They're rich and vibrant, and this projector delivers an amazing picture. It is rated at 2400 ANSI lumens, so it's not the brightest ultra short throw projector out there, but it still performs great even under ambient light. Native contrast is rated at 4000 to 1. Honestly, I don't have any tools to measure these statements, but based on the hookup videos, which I'm a big fan of his work, and I highly recommend you to follow his channel, he was able to measure a little over 3000 to 1 native contrast ratio and some of the deepest black levels you can get on projectors. On top of that, the Aurora Pro MK2 has other features like laser dimming and dynamic iris to achieve up to 26,000 to 1 contrast ratio, which is insane. In his video, he mentions that there are some artifacts and color shifting issues while using dynamic iris in some scenes. I personally didn't have or haven't seen any of those issues, but regardless of that, I'm using the settings that he recommends, which is turning off dynamic iris and set screen adapt engine to low, and picture looks fantastic. I still get deep black levels with great contrast and bright highlights. Now one thing about the Aurora MK2 is that it has a lot of settings adjustments, which allows you to tweak your picture settings to your own preference. There are 6 picture presets to choose from, including a custom one. I'm using Cinema Home, which I find it well balanced, but like I said, there are a lot of adjustments to play around with. I'm not going to go through everything because it will make this video too long, but I'm glad to see there's so many options. Also, the projector supports Dolby Vision, HDR10, HDR10+, so you can enjoy all the HDR formats. Another benefit about laser projector is the lifespan. The Aurora MK2 is rated at more than 25,000 hours, so you don't have to worry about changing the light bulb or dull image for a very long time. Now, one key feature I was really excited about this projector is 3D support. To activate 3D, you have to make sure that you are not using 24p or 50p feature, and you have to press and hold the settings button to enter the 3D menu. It took me a while to figure that out, but it works. Luckily, 3D looks fantastic. It supports frame packing, frame sequential, left, right, top, bottom, and the 3D effect looks bright and clear. So for those 3D movie fans, this projector is a great choice. Now, I'm a gamer, so of course I connected my Xbox and play some games. The Aurora Pro MK2 has an input lag of 17.3 milliseconds, which is not the lowest input lag, but it's good enough to play multiplayer games like Call of Duty. The gameplay feels smooth and responsive, and picture looks fantastic in 4K 60 with HDR. There's also 4K 120Hz support, but the gameplay was stuttering a lot. Something's wrong with it, so I switched back to 4K 60. Also, make sure to select low latency from the menu and game mode for the lowest input lag, because even though auto low latency mode is active, it didn't switch automatically when the game was on. I don't know if there's a bug, but this is something I noticed. Now, I love the immersive experience you get when gaming on projectors, especially racing games. This screen is 101 inch, but imagine playing on a 150 inch. Now that is awesome. Now, the Aurora Pro MK2 comes equipped with 60 watt front facing speakers, and it features Dolby Atmos. I gotta say that it sounds very good. It does give you that surround sound effect, but I highly recommend to get at least a soundbar with rear surround speakers and subs for the best experience, or a full home theater system. It will make a huge difference. I mean, if you're already investing on a big screen, might as well get a great surround sound system. Now, with that being said, the Aurora Pro MK2 is a great projector, but there's one thing I didn't like. It doesn't have an operating system. You need to rely on a Fire Stick or Roku TV or Chromecast, and I like Fire Stick, and that's what I'm using, and it works great. I mean, once you connect the Fire Stick, I'm able to use the projector remote control to control everything. I don't have to deal with two remote controls, but I would prefer to have a built-in operating system. Hopefully, they include it on the next model. Other than that, this is one of my favorite ultra short throw laser projectors as of right now, but it's actually my number 2. My number 1 is still the Hisense PX3 Pro. The biggest difference of the reason is because the PX3 Pro does have an operating system, and it has the Google one, which is one of the best ones, I think. And also the gaming features work great out of the box. But the price difference, it's $500. I mean, the PX3 Pro, it sells for $3,500, while the Aurora Pro MK2 sells for $3,000. So I still think this projector performs great, and it has a much better price. I mean, $500, it is a big difference. Hopefully they improve and they add an operating system in the next project, or maybe they can do an update. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Do you guys have this projector? How do you like it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Joester, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Joester out!